We are so excited to take you on this clear kayak adventure through the stunning Shell Key Preserve. Before we hit the water, I'll go over some important details to make sure we all have a fun, safe, and memorable experience. For safety, we're required to review a few guidelines set by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. If you have any questions about these instructions, please ask your tour guide. While paddling, it's important to know that you're responsible for operating your kayak safely. Don't engage in careless, reckless, or negligent actions while paddling. Please don't paddle under the influence of alcohol or controlled substances, as it's dangerous for you and others. Always keep an eye out on your surroundings and watch for other boats or obstacles. Stay a safe distance from other vessels and objects. Paddle at a safe speed based on the water conditions and area you're in. And operate in a defensive manner, and when possible, give way to other vessels. Please be aware that while there are channel markers throughout the preserve, we will not be crossing the intercoastal waterway or an active boat channel. As a group, we will pay attention to the weather, and we'll turn back if conditions become unsafe. Now we'll cover the important things you need to know when entering the kayak. Please be advised that it is slippery on the stairs and inside the kayak. First, grab the side closest to you with one hand, step into the middle of the kayak, and reach across to the far side. Then place your second foot into the middle of the kayak and slowly lower down into your seat. To exit the kayak, wait for your guide to assist you and follow their instructions. Let's review some important information about our safety equipment. Your life jacket has a warning label with additional safety information. Please remember to wear your life jacket at all times. We provide life jackets for adults and for children over 30 pounds. For children under 30 pounds, please bring a properly fitted Coast Guard approved life jacket. Each life jacket at our location will also have a whistle attached to it. Please use the whistle on your life jacket if you need help. We'd also like to share some basic quick tips for kayak control. Use your paddle to steer and stop your kayak. Paddling on the right will help the kayak turn left. Paddling on the left will help the kayak turn right. Paddling backwards will stop the kayak. Please do not stand in the kayaks. Instead, stay low and seated to maintain balance. Let's cover some emergency procedures just in case you need them. In the unlikely event that you fall out of your kayak, stay calm and stay with your kayak. Most areas are shallow enough that you can stand up within the preserve. Your guide will help you reboard if needed. Did you know that most boating accidents happen due to not maintaining a proper lookout? So while you're out there, be sure to stay alert. If there is an incident, it's important to remain on the scene, provide assistance, and report the accident to authorities if needed. Another thing to keep an eye out for while you're on the water is the diver's down flag. It's a red flag with a white diagonal slash through the center. We are required to stay at least 300 feet away from these flags to avoid interfering with any divers. While paddling through Shell Key Preserve, you'll see an abundance of wildlife. It's important to remember to give manatees and other wildlife plenty of space and avoid touching or disturbing them. We practice passive observation, meaning we'll admire them from a distance. We are paddling through a preserve that is home to a delicate ecosystem, so please be mindful of your impact on the wildlife and marine life that call it home. We'd also like to share some unique characteristics to the preserve that are important to look out for as we navigate the waterways. Be cautious of shallow waters and changing tides. Avoid boating restricted areas. And as we approach the beach, steer clear of the inlet as the changing currents and waves can create hazards to paddlers. Thank you so much for listening. We are so excited to have you join us for a clear kayaking adventure. Take care, and we'll see you on the water soon.